you twat. Howdo, ladies and gents, Freddie Adu back again with some more York City Football Manager. It's been a while since the last episode, apologies for that. That's the downside of having 2 weeks off work at Christmas. You go back in January and there's so much to do and I'm just perpetually knackered at this point. But content from myself will be forthcoming over the coming weeks and months and years and decades, so you've got plenty to look forward to. So yeah, it's been a while since I spoke to you guys. How you been? How's your year going so far? How's your dad? How's your mum? More importantly, how's your mum's snatch? I'm only kidding. I already know. So a fair few games played since the last episode. Last episode we ended with this 2-1 away win against North Ferriby. We followed that up with a home win against North Ferriby 6 days later on the Sunday. A Brody goal towards the end sealed it for us. That was enough for a home win. This wasn't as good. Johnny Hurd got himself sent off. Johnny Hurd, that's not a name you've seen before, is it? Well, no, it's not. He's a new signing. Backup left back that I brought in. Not remotely because of his mental attributes, which, as you can see, are shit, or his physical attributes, which, as you can see, are shit, but because he has very good crossing as well as decent tackling. I thought, I want him to go forward and back. He can probably do a bit of both. My coaches think he's shit. My scouts thought he was shit. He's proving to be quite shit. He got sent off in, I think this was his second ever game. So I wanted to drop him, but then Alex Wilt got injured, so I haven't been able to drop him. So he's still been playing, and to a pretty okay sort of standard. Considering there's a red card in there, that's not all that bad actually, is it really? But still. 1 assist in 4 games, a yellow card and a red card. 68% possession, passing, shut up. So yeah, it's not been great. But the team haven't been all that bad. Other than that loss, with a late penalty when we were 10 men, down to 10 men for an entire half. A bit disappointed with that one, but to concede the late penalty was a real kick in the dick. But good performance from the defenders, apart from Johnny, obviously. And actually Josh Robinson didn't do all that well, so I'll take that back. Good performance from the central defenders, but it wasn't quite enough. But we followed that up with an FA Trophy second round win against Chester. Not much to say about this, just a pretty standard game really, where Andy Little bagged a couple and Brody got on towards the end. Barrow, 2 quick goals, one from Connolly, one from Little, were enough to see off them at home in the league. This game was drab as fuck, and then a good win away at Macclesfield. They went ahead. I gave an aggressive half-time team talk because that's worked a couple of times on this save so far, and they listened and came back and won it at the end. Andy Little. Now you've seen his name a few times already on the scoring sheet, and that's because his form has kept up. He's been fucking great. He's not quite on this level of purple passion. He actually had a few games without a goal, but 2-1 none in that awful 0-0, and then another goal here. He's still very much on song, on form. 21 league goals in 30 appearances is excellent, and so that has left us 1 point off the top. Where I left you last episode, we were 4 points off the top in second. We're now down to third, but 1 point off the top, so overall better off, and our goal difference is the best out of anyone in this title contention quadrant here. Well, in the entire league. I don't know why I narrowed it down to those, but yeah, 22 goal difference is a good advantage to have. Good advantage to try and hold if we can. Today's episode is going to be the FA Trophy third round. Now I'm including this. I was going to play it and then do Maidstone and Boreham Wood because Boreham Wood are the team right above us. But I'm including this because FA Trophy third round. So the third round we're down to 16 teams. So the round before the round before the quarter final. My maths, I told you I'm tired. Okay, it's tired. I'm late. It's not late. It's not even late. It's like 5 to 6. But it's the round before the quarter final, and we're the highest league in this cup. This is a real chance of silverware, which will be cool. It'd be nice to get some silverware in the first season. I'd rather. To be honest, I won't be too disappointed if we go out though, because then we can fully focus on the league. So Yeah, swings and roundabouts. So just a couple of transfers to tell you about. Johnny Hurd, which I've already alluded to, cost me £500, which isn't much of anything really. That's the only actual money that we've spent so far in the save, and it was a gamble that hasn't really paid off. But it's depth in that position. Whittle's back in the team now, and I've bought in for free as a free agent Peter Skapitis. And if you look at his stats, doesn't look too great. 22-year-old Australian centre forward, without much to him at all, but determination 16 is what made me sign him on a free. How much am I paying him in wages? £375 a week, which is nothing. And my scouts, my coaches and my scouts both think that he's got decent potential to, get up another level. I mean, the work rate will never improve, but he would be playing as an advanced forward, which, they drift wide, but it's not like a defensive forward where you need that work rate. And that determination is very good. A little bit of pace, not too bad a pace for this level. I'm not bringing the counter back. And a decent starting point for his attacking attributes, his finishing, his dribbling, his first touch, his heading, his passing. All 9 and 10, so a decent start point if he can progress, if he can train here, learn here, and improve. He has a 9 to 10 month injury though, immediately. Fucking immediately. But that's just my luck in these things. So this is the first team as it stands at the minute, and this is the team that we're going to roll with today in the Cup. Like I said, I want to go through. I don't mind if we go out because then we can focus on the league, but I'd quite like to win this trophy. So we're going with our strongest possible 11 at this moment, and that's Leathern, Rooney, who's back from injury, excellent news, Barbier and Cowgill, the two lone centre-backs who are both doing quite well at the minute, despite what these last 5 matches average would say. Jack Cowgill's been very good. 666, maybe it's because he's just so beastly. That's abysmal. That isn't even a pun. That's just shit. Alex Whittle is back in at left back. My coaches think he's shit, but he's been on a 7.14 average in his last 5 games, which 2 recently and 3 months ago. So it's not just a flash in the pan. Clovis has held down that place ahead of Jack Finch. He's just been generally better. Atkinson has been brilliant since coming in. 7.24, 7.12 average overall. Alex O'Hanlon's picked his game up. He's close to a 7 average in his last 5 games. He's been playing very well since I switched him to central midfielder support. He was on deep line playmaker defend, which just had him staying back too much, which isn't really his game. I mean, he's got quite balanced stats, so you don't want him back too much. So I've been letting him roam a bit more, and it's working. He's playing better. Aidan Connolly, I've switched to a shadow striker. I don't think I did that before the last episode. I can't remember. Switched him to a shadow striker from an advanced playmaker, and it's given him back that little bit more freedom to get forward, and he has scored a couple of goals recently. He's not been playing, hit and miss. There's a spike there, but then otherwise somewhat average. But he's come through a couple of times in key games, so happy with him. Andy Little, 26 goals for the season. What more can I say about him? He's been the best signing that I've made. He's excellent, fantastic. And Brody, still going, 18 goals for the season so far. Still the captain, still target man, still playing well. Happy with this team, very happy with the team as it is at the moment. Let's roll. So we're favourites for this game. Quite narrowly, actually very narrowly, because that would be 12-8 if it was the same. So very, very narrowly favourites for this. Sorry, York and Wrexham fans, I just can't separate these two sides. It goes down as a draw. Well, it's a cup game, so I'm not sure that it can. Pretty sure in this tournament it gives you a vote as to whether you want it to go to extra time or not, and I always say yes. So draw literally isn't possible. So Michael Beta from ESPNFC.com, get sacked, you useless twat. Dominating the ball, but no highlights so far. My Hangeland reckons we're being overrun in midfield. Don't see how that can be the case if we're having all of the ball. Here's Leathern with a goal kick. Something's finally happening. Nearly half time. Big hoof. Brody flicks it on. Excellent work. Connolly's making a decent run. If Little can find him. He's going to go back for O'Hanlon. Here's Atkinson. There's Connolly. Whittle make that run. Yes, good stuff. Get a good ball in now, mate. Get a good ball in. It's a very good ball. Brody scores. Fucking get in. 1-0. 1-0 up in the cup. Hey, I'm a poet and I did know it. And as soon as I go 1-0 up, I drop the fullbacks from attack onto support. That has become a reflex in this save because it's worked quite well, actually, recently. And this is a well-worked goal. Whittle lost his man rather too easily. Right foot cross, which is odd from him. And Brody just gets left completely alone to volley into the net from 6 yards. Very good goal. 1-0. Come on, lads, we're going through. Or maybe not. It's Newton with a throw in for them. Rooney, good header, mate. Well in. Oh, this is good. Here we go. Counter. Andy Little. Run him down the line, yeah. Go on, run him. Do him. Yes, he's done him. Brody, are you in there, mate? Oh, lost it. I looked away. Here's Johnny Evans playing on left wing for them. He's fallen a bit down the leagues. Back to him. And that's an awesome pass. Here's Clovis for Rodney. O'Hanlon. Ball over the top looking for Brody. It's found him. Brings it down. Shoots just wide. Good effort, son. Good effort. Good play. Well, it wasn't good play. It was a decent ball from O'Hanlon, but overall the play wasn't great from either team there. We'll watch this again. The camera will flip. O'Hanlon over the top. Questions of offside. Brody brings it down. Hits it. Decent effort. Could have taken it forward a little bit. We'll allow it. No breaks here. No editing required. O'Hanlon. Atkinson. For Little. Turn him. Brody. Booms it. Off the bar. Oh. Great effort, Richard. He's on fire today. He's in the mood. Well, actually, he hasn't been because the game was dead for 40 minutes. The last 5 minutes, he's been on song. Just thought, actually, I'm going to grab a hat-trick, and he nearly has. Touch. Bang. Oh, what a hit, son. Unlucky. And that is half-time. Whittle and Brody both on a 7 each. Everyone else somewhat average. Going to tell them not to get complacent since it is only 1-0. No one wound up. Why are you looking wound up, Clovis, for winning? Why are you frustrated? Is it because we didn't take chances late on to get a bigger lead? In which case, don't worry. In fact, then I'll give them a calm faith as well as that. Just try and diffuse that somewhat. Okay, all right. So they have a J Evans and an Evans. Why is that Evans not warrant a letter before his name to signify which one he is? It's a bit weird. Okay, done with the goal kick for them. Hoofs it long. Hoof! We get 3 men under the ball, which isn't great. But there's Brody. Come on, O'Hanlon. Look for Connolly. Look for him. Look for him. Excellent. Connolly. Poor touch, but he's found Brody. Is he going to score again? No, good save, but poor finish. Will anything come of the corner? This is Football Manager, so almost certainly not. And indeed it doesn't. Little will retrieve, but it might just fade here. Nope. We're going to keep watching. Here's Bobby. Oh, no, we're not. Fucking hell. Rodney with a throw for us. Thrown to Little. And on the floor. And Whittle. Has Whittle scored? Whittle scored. Good lad. He's cemented his place as my first choice left back with good performances, despite me signing someone to replace him and it not working out. And there's actually another left back that I've been looking at. But for as long as Whittle keeps playing well, he's going to keep being in the first team. Right foot cross for a goal, right foot finish. Poor goalkeeping, but right foot finish. Good goal. 2-0. Excellent stuff. I can rest some players ahead of the weekend's. This is the weekend. Next weekend's league game. So Jack Finch can come on for Clovis. Who else is tired? Barbier always gets tired, so I'll take him off for Matt Fry at centre back. And who else can come off? O'Hanlon or Atkinson or Brody. Brody. We'll bring Scott Fennick on, who actually a little bit of scar that I've got to fill you in on. Brody asked for a new contract, and actually his contract was coming to an end. And I offered him one with a £50 wage rise, and he took it from 650 to 700 quid. He's here until 2018. The captain, that's good stuff. Scott Fennick, his current deal is 600 quid. He wanted 850 quid. I told him where to fuck off to and offered him, because he hasn't been very good. He's made 15 league appearances and scored 1. So yeah, he's not been good at all. So I offered him 625 with a 1-year extension, and yeah, he didn't want to take it. He wanted at least 775 quid, and get fucked, mate. So he'll be on his way in the summer for free, and yeah, I'm not too torn up about that. Hopefully, touch wood. There's no wood here. Yes, there is. Hopefully, we'll be in the Football League by then. So we'll be able to attract better strikers than Scott Fennick. Even though his off the ball is excellent and his work rate's very good, he hasn't played well when I've played him. In at target man, can you play target man? To a reasonable degree. We'll go with 2 advanced forwards. Sod it. Let's go. In fact, no, that's an awful idea. Andy Little can drop to a false 9. Yeah. Because Andy Little can do anything. A few games ago, when we had a couple of injuries, I had to play Andy Little at right back for an entire half, and he got like a 6.8. He can literally do anything, that man. He's a god. Here's Connolly with a corner for us. Deep. Can anyone win the header? No, they can't. It comes out for Little. Play it for Rooney. There you go. Now Rooney, look up. Distribute. Distribute well. You have. Excellent. Here's Little down the right. Ball in. O'Hanlon. Good goal. Is that his first goal for us? It might well be. It is indeed. Alex O'Hanlon. Good finish on the half volley. Or it might have been a full volley. We'll have to have another look in slow-mo to see whether it was half or full. Rooney with a good ball down the line. Little onto it before any of their defenders could react. A good ball back. And there's O'Hanlon, half volley. Top bins. Excellent finish, son. Little ginger ninja in there. Throwing for us, Whittle with it. There's Fennick. Blasted it into Little's feet. Oh, well saved. Good goalkeeping. Slid out on his knees. Good stop. My subs are all looking like they don't give a flying fuck, but that's what happens when you bring subs on it. Was it 2-0 up when we brought them on? That's what happens when you bring them on in a comfortable win. And this will be that then, by the look of it. Oh, fucking hell, mate. It's a bit wild. And that'll be full time. Yep, there we go. 3-0 at Bootham Crescent. We're through to the quarterfinals of the FA Trophy. I would love to win it. I think it'd be really good for us to get a trophy win in our first season, get some silverware in the old cabinet, and hopefully push for promotion as well. I hope, though, that the cup run doesn't hinder that. In fact, I won't let it. Let's have a quick look at when the next fixture is, because if the fixtures come close to a league game, then I will play. It's not been drawn yet. Then I will play backup players. So I told you that I was looking at signing another left back, and I am on a free 450 quid a week wages. Bobby Mosley is 20 years old. His ideal position is a defensive fullback, so he's not going to be able to do too much attacking. If we set it to attacking fullback, his crossing's not great, his dribbling's not great. None of his technical attributes are particularly good. Tackling of 11, but he's got semi-decent mentals for a 20-year-old and decent physicals as well. So I think I'll have him as the actual backup for Whittle and Johnny Hurd. Failed experiment. I'll take the loss of 500 quid. He can just languish in reserves. My scouts reckon he could be a very good player at some point in his career. They actually reckon that he is currently better than Whittle. I would disagree, but he'll do as a backup and future prospect. Yeah, go on then, fuck it, let's watch the draw. So, Dagenham and Redbridge and Lincoln didn't opt for extra time and drew. That is excellent news for me, because they are both league title rivals for me. So, if the more games they have to play, probably on a midweek night for a replay, that's fantastic news. So, let's have a look at the draw. North Ferriby away, I'd take that. No, I'm not getting it though. Kidderminster away, they are in the league below us, so I would definitely take that, and that's what we get. So that's fine. Kidderminster away in a quarter-final, very good chance of going through to the semis. Very, very good indeed. See, I told you, it asks if you want extra time and penalties, which we absolutely do. Don't want to be playing extra games at this point in the season. So how could it have been a draw? But that bad journalism harkens the half-time, the midpoint, the very special feature of these videos, the Adbreak Questionarium. That goes more and more death metal every time. Today's question for the Adbreak Questionarium: how do you spell this name? Oh dear. Yes, that's right. The question for today is, how do you pronounce this man's name? Answers after the break.
스카르프 D 頭いいねアンパー結果にこだわるスカルプ D 今年もよろしくアンパー
So the question for the Adbreak Questionarium was, how do you pronounce Sime Vrsaljko? If you said Sime Vyshchenko, you're wrong. The answer is
Sime Vyshchenko.
Good news for us here that Chicken is back to full training. Excellent news. His physical stats have taken a knock. He's 30 and he had a serious injury that was always going to happen, but still could be a very good player for this team. So Lincoln and Dagenham's replay is tonight. So probably 2 days prior, 2 days gap until their next league games, which is excellent news for us. Dagenham won it in normal time. I was kind of hoping it had gone to extra time, just for that little bit of extra tiredness. And I was kind of hoping that Lincoln would win it, just so they're in extra games as well. But happy that they both had to play that game. Hopefully they'll both lose on Saturday. Now here's a player that I got a scout report card on, and I got him to scout him properly. Kane Ferdinand, 24-year-old Irish lad who plays for East Thurrock, who I believe that is one level below us. My scouts reckon he's amazing. I don't really see it. I don't know if I'm missing something. I mean, ball and midfielder in the defence, it will take the place of Clovis. So if we compare with Clovis, if I can work a mouse, then on the overview, they both win 4 categories. Clovis wins defending. What are the ones that Kane wins? Speed by a distance, but it doesn't really matter that much. Not for a centre mid. Vision is tiny bit better. Attacking's tiny bit better. Technical's quite a lot better. Let's have a look attributes wise. For role, midfield roles, ball and midfielder. Oh, defend. Marking and tackling is the same. Kane's far more aggressive. Not necessarily a good thing. I do tend to like it though. Clovis is braver. Determination, well, those two are pretty much neck and neck really. Clovis's positioning is better. His teamwork is better. Kane has better work rate. He's not that much younger than Clovis. He's a lot weaker physically. He's got a bit of pace on him, but the strength of Clovis is what really helps him out. And Kane's a bit taller. What they're heading, because there's a lot of heading done by my CDM, I've noticed, because they go back to try and get goalkeeper kicks. Heading, Clovis comfortably wins it. I don't know if he'd play ahead of Clovis, is what I'm saying, but I could get him for quite a low price probably. And the only backup I have in that position at the minute is Jack Finch, who's only on loan and hasn't done great. I don't know. I'm going to sit on that one for a while. Although they will just accept $6,000, which is his value, essentially. And I've got money to play. Yeah, fuck it, I'll sign him. Fuck it. I imagine that's what every manager says before a big signing. Fuck it, I'll sign him. 800 quid now. No. 650. 650. 650. 650. Thank you. So 2 changes to the team and bench from the last game. Ben Clapperson comes in for Barbier, who is knackered. I don't know what he gets up to in between games, but sometimes he's just knackered before a game. His fitness recovery must be awful. Let's actually have a look. Is it because he's got poor... No, his natural fitness is 11. Stamina's 7, which isn't great. But he just doesn't recover fitness, ever. So Ben Clapperson can come in and have a game, and Chicken is back on the bench because he's good for 45 minutes, which is all I'll need him for if I need him at all. Everyone else is looking great, been in good form, the team's been playing well. Let's go. So we are heavy favourites for this game. So if you factor up their odds, then we are, in fact, it doesn't even really work. What, we 60 times more likely to win it than they are, according to the bookies. This would be quite the bottle job if we don't win. Okay, Rodney with a throw-in for us. Those are too little. Can you do your man, or come inside for Connolly? Good stuff. Well done, O'Hanlon. Bit crowded in there, but decent. Whittle. Oh, I thought you were going to make that run, but you didn't. O'Hanlon, I know you got a goal now and you're confident, but that's not a great shot, mate. haven't really been able to dominate the ball too much. I thought we dominated. We've had more possession, no doubt, but I thought we'd have dominated the ball a little more here. Not really much happening yet, but nothing did in the last game, and then all of a sudden it came to life. Hopefully the same can happen today. That would be your cue. And that's it for a very shit first half. Calm, not happy. That wasn't enough then, was it? Passionate, looking for you to make the difference. And the same. And why is Andy Little looking complacent? The key player in this team. Don't do this to me. Alright, 65 minutes gone. Still jack shit has happened. So we're going to go to attacking. Going to pump the ball. Going to go route one. Going to hit early crosses. Let's go. You might think that's a bit extreme, but this has worked in the past. Let's go. Got a big man up top. Got two big men up top, technically. Andy Littlecombe plays a target man as well. And it's a corner for them. Played deep. Clapperson heads away, but there's no one out there to get it for us. Who's Udibade? Bangs one. Good save, Leathering. Is that the highlight? Things like that normally don't make highlights, so maybe there's something going to come from this kick. That Leathering hoofs downfield, that they win easily. But there's Clovis. Atkinson. O'Hanlon. Got men wide. Oh, both through the middle, though. Brody. Little. Finish. Oh, Andy Little, you've been banging them away all season. That was a poor effort. Maybe because you're complacent today, I might bring him off. Connolly with the corner, which almost certainly nothing will come off. As soon as it's in with his left, it's deep, set it away. Rooney. Good ball. Connolly, put a good ball in the table yourself. Okay then, I guess nothing came of that. Fucking hell. Andy Little is still looking complacent. What the fuck? He's coming off. Williams on. For Andy Little, he's come up with key goals this season at times. Who else can I bring on who's not played too well? Aidan Connolly's not played all that well, so Wintle can come on. I'll have to change the role since he can't really do that one that well. No, not a playmaker, midfielder on attack. Can you do that? Yep. And I will bring in Finchy for Clovis and set the position to support. Come on, lads. Another thing that is really pleasing me lately is I'm getting quite a lot of these. Felt he gets along well with the manager, and another one from Williams as well. Wintle couldn't fuck off, but Williams and Finch both really get on well with me, which is rare for a save of mine. Come on, lads, grab a goal and win this. Oh, it's not looking likely, is it? It's not looking likely. Clapperson gets himself booked. Who cares? And it looks like that's just going to be that. For fuck's sake. It's not good enough. We should need to be winning that game. Really, really. Wait, what? Oh, don't celebrate yet. Don't celebrate yet. Come on, Brody. Come on, Brody. Oh, I don't want to. I do want to see it because I didn't see what happened. Clapperson get pushed. That's soft. That is soft as fuck. Come on, bro. Come on, Brody. Richard Brody. Brody, bro. My bro. My bro. You twat. Fuck. I almost don't want to do an outro. I almost want to cut the episode at that point. Because that's just so perfect. Nothing I can say at this point now can... Oh. Oh my days. Oh dear. Okay. Well, that was that then. That's... Oh, you weren't good enough. It's enough to go top though. So Lincoln lost and Boreham Wood, where Boreham Wood lost. Oh, we could have gone. No, don't complain. We're top. We're top on goal difference. We're in the driving seat. Promotion is ours to win. This is a 46 game season, so we are pretty much 2/3 of the way through, and we're in top spot for I think the first time, really. So it's ours to win. Promotion is ours to win. Never mind that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Never mind that. If you enjoyed the video, particularly that ending, drop a like on the video. Subscribe so you catch the next one. Go and check out Francis Jeffers. He's doing a fantastic save on Blackpool. It's been great. New episode came up yesterday. I shouldn't say that because I don't know if I'm going to edit this tonight. Fuck. New episode came up. Insert. New episodes are up regularly. Go and check them out. We're doing a save together as well. Playing in Germany. Doing the head coach challenge. Go and follow Francis on Twitter. He's made a Twitter that he's going to put loads of cool shit on. If you like cool shit, go and check out his Twitter because it's full of cool shit. Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with me? See, this is what happens when Friday I do is sleep deprived. It's just weird shit. I mean, I know it's always weird shit, but it's just weirder shit.